Mr. Clay, I appreciate being around here. The smell of the ocean, the call of the ships.
Welcome back to Native Son, dear listener. Woo! I tell you what, it's been so hot. I'm liable to wilt in this booth here. The air conditioning's out, and bless him, poor Chief Wilson is doing his best not to die with me right here in this studio.
Well, what he's trying not to say is poor Earl's been making too many trips to the bride.
Oh, now you said that, Earl.
That's all right.
Those are your words.
I was telling Remy here before we came on. What did I say? Oh, yeah, the heat brings out the Caillou, Remy. Right out. Brings the crazy out in the people.
Which brings us to the recent spate of especially violent crimes.
I was getting to that.
But, of course.
I was going to explain that you see sparks in this kind of violent activity. Folks get the devil in them. Fight break out, it feels like it's a lot easier to go for that 44.
So you think that's what's behind the shooting?
Sure, boy. You use for the talk like that.
What? I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Looks like the place.
My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action. They always came out whole.
I'm in Tickfall. Send someone for this extra cash.
Be there soon.
Best times. Golden age. Don't fool yourself. Golden age still got a lot of folks.
Wonder where he picked that up from.
Better not lose this.
Guess our business is done here.
Huh?
See Frank when he drove up? Old bastard looks like he's aged 20 years.
Between Castro, the coon, and the 50 G's of bad paper inside, I can kind of see why.
No telling what that nigga's gonna do next. He's already destroyed everything. He wants me, let him come. I'll get you boy and get out of here. I got no doubt Trish is cooking up a pot of crawfish for both of you. You sure? Go. I got Davis and his little old automatic. We'll be fine.
Motherfucker's here! He's here!
Come get the boy!
Let's see if you still got skills, Frank.
Damn, Sal. That's all he's fucking doing. He's hit so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. McConnell.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Only two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch dead for us both. Now that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? I just don't see how we get free of this. Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of the robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Look who's decided to grace us with his presence.
I'm done with Frank Pagani. Poor bastard's not gonna be running anything through Tickfall Harbor again. It's our territory now.
My men had no trouble taking over all the action in the district. It'll be good for them in the neighborhood to get used to us being around.
You came and wound me up with your big tale about how we're gonna march through the city, murdering every Marcano bastard we cross. But look at me. I got nearly nothing here. Where's the tale you sold me, lad? Was it lies? It's time you fucking deliver.
I appreciate you getting someone else to lock down this turf while I got shit up and running in our last district. But now I'm ready to take this part of the city, too.
This turf's going to the Irish.
Twice now you ruined my pleasant disposition. You're better off not going for a third.
This is a step in the right direction, but it's only one step.
Better luck next time, I guess.
All right, that's it. We're done for now.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get him, get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.